right dictator.
Well, hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino and you have the Ginger Snatch. We have this beer from the Porterhouse Brewing Company. This is their Oyster Stout.
Wow, rude.
So Porterhouse Oyster Stout is 5.2% alcohol. It says brewed in Ireland. It says it's 100% Irish. Nice label.
Hey, Snapper, are you Irish?
Yes.
Is Chad Irish?
Part.
And Chad is.
Yes, Chad is.
So you guys are going to drink this and go into some sort of Irish whiskey rage, aren't you?
Probably.
And it is a stout brewed with oysters. Now,
isn't everyone Irish on March 17 anyway?
Fuck you.
On St. Patty's Day.
Patty.
Fuck you all.
I'm saying it correctly. Whoa. That's a crazy cat.
Yeah, it's a pen release.
So anyway, oyster stouts, you're always going to find either an oyster stout that is brewed to drink with oysters or brewed with oysters. This one is the latter, brewed with oysters.
No.
Can I have a bit on that?
I love oysters.
No.
I love their like chewy, half crusty snot.
Stop it.
It's like when you dig for.
I'll pass this to you in a second.
I had mussels for the first time last summer.
So, very dark, but it's like a dark brown, not a black. I can see through it.
Almost like a ruby.
You're talking about the beer?
It
What
actually
came
is a
up?
ruby
Yeah,
red.
it's a ruby color.
Off-white head.
Garlic. Butter.
Yes. A little bit of lemon.
Holy.
Kind of salty smelling out of the bottle.
Yeah, kind of hoppy smelling.
Lots of roasted caramel and malts coming out of the glass. A little bit of hops, yeah. Let's try it.
This is gonna be the worst.
You're drinking testicles. Ah.
That is a good oyster stout.
It's not bad, actually. I was expecting it to taste like oysters, like oyster water. It's kind of got that coffee taste to it. It's salty, though, a little bit.
Dublin, Ireland.
Can I have a sweet of that?
That's kind of the oyster aftertaste.
I don't know what oysters taste like, so sure.
That weird salty flavor you're
Yeah.
getting on the background.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, very roasty on the forefront. Very roasted, very malty. Nice, very nice on the forefront. Very sweet on the forefront. Background, you're getting more roasty, but now you're getting into toasty. You're getting coffee flavors, dark chocolates, and then the end, you're getting this slight saltiness, which is an oyster flavoring on the background. This is actually a really good oyster stout.
You know what? I like I said, I was expecting it to be like oyster water. Like, I don't know, I've never had an oyster stout before, and it's actually not bad. I'm not crazy about that coffee kind of roasted taste because I don't like regular coffee in general.
Well, they're stouts, basically. That's what you get.
So anyway, it's actually not bad though.
Yeah, I like this. It's refreshing too. It's easy drinking. It's 5.2% alcohol, so it can get most people drunk. But at that being said,
But when you're a human like a ginger and an albino,
it's 4.9. Sorry, it's $4.99 at the store I bought it at.
Their booze.
So at $4.99 a bottle from where I bought it at, you're not going to get drunk for cheap off of this. But I mean, you're not really drinking.
There goes the internet.
You're not drinking this stuff to get drunk. You're drinking this in moderation, just
to taste it. Yeah, to like it.
With your food, you're drinking stuff like this, all that. So at that price, it's
would
great.
you actually pair this with like, for real, like oysters?
You could. It would add.
It would accent it, I guess, right? I've never had oysters. There's something wrong with me because I keep getting that metallic taste. So I don't know what's. Any doctors who watch this, can you please email us and let me know what the problem is?
Patricians?
Yep.
Mentionos?
Yep.
Queen Street there?
Yep.
Right there.
Stouts being my favorite stouts. Well, stouts being my favorite stouts. Stouts being my favorite brand style of beer. Good, not great. Price into consideration.
You said it's very expensive, right?
At $4.99.
Yeah.
Americano.
I'd give it a 7. I would buy it if I had extra cash in my pocket. If the price was more on par with other American beers, like $2 a bottle, it would probably be an 8 or an 8.5. But at $4.99 a bottle,
well, that's a pint, not a cup
7.
of coffee. I thought that was a cup of coffee, but it's a pint.
Well, it's Irish. Of course, it's a pint.
I don't know.
It's not like it's a Colombian
No.
beer.
Oh, there, yeah. What did you give it? Anyway.
I gave it a 7.
Okay, you know what, the label is kind of cool. I kind of dig it. And I do like the cap. I've never seen a beer bottle with a cap.
You get that
like
in a lot of European countries.
I've never seen that, really. It's okay. I mean, it's not as gross as I was expecting it to be, which is awesome. That little bit of the roasty coffee is bumming me out, but it lingers, but it's not horrible. I'll probably give it a 6.5, I would say. I wouldn't buy it because it's so expensive. That's really bringing the points down for sure. But I would drink it again.
Alrighty. So a 7 and a 6.5. Thank you, guys.